I know you're a person of faith,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get your thoughts on what's happened to the church,
Oh,
Christianity, Christian nationalism. We're fighting with the Pope, for God's sakes. What do you see happening in churches, and what is that legacy going to look like for Trump?
I think Trump will be, I think for Trump, I'll answer that with saying, I think in 10 years, there's not going to be a single person ever admit that they supported him. So I think that's going to happen. The church, I mean, look, let's be, and we don't have to stop right at 45 minutes because this may take me a bit to get through. Like, one of the things I've struggled with in my post-Congress career is like, what is faith? What is my faith? Actually, and I hate to use the term deconstruct because it's kind of overused, but I have had to go through and deconstruct what do I really believe. And it's actually made my faith in Jesus Christ stronger than it ever has been, because it forced me to look and say, who is he really? Right? Instead of being fed by the evangelical church, what did Christ really say? And I start to see in his words, caring for the homeless, punching up, not punching down. I don't think Jesus has much of an opinion on our tax rates here. And what I have seen, there was always a discussion in the evangelical church where I grew up, like always this obsession with the end times and the rapture and stuff. And it was always like there will be a remnant of Christianity left that is being oppressed and attacked. And I think that might be true, but it's not the same people that they thought. I think there is a remnant of people that truly understand who Jesus is and truly understand Christianity, but it's not the majority of the church. Are there good churches out there? Sure. People like Russell Moore, like David French, right? There are good pastors out there that understand who Jesus was. The Pope, I would argue, is probably one of the best popes. But there are a lot of people that have been blatantly misled. And I think God is going to judge harshly those that have a flock that deliberately mislead them for political reasons. Because if you actually look at the words of Jesus, the main thing he would talk about is like, I'm not a political movement, right? I didn't come to lead a revolution, because he could have. He's like, I came to be a revolution in people's hearts. And that to me has changed how I have seen Christianity.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think there's a lot of people that think they're on the right side of him and are not right now.
Yeah, well said. And I think when we do talk about accountability writ large for this regime, there may be some accountability that has to happen in the pulpit for people claiming they know who you should vote for because
That's right. That's right. Jesus did not endorse candidates.
Yeah.
So don't listen when people say this is the Jesus endorsed candidate.
Yes. I'm Jesus and I approve this message.